Hello everyone, I'm Savvy and this is my new YouTube channel. I'm going to be posting World of Tanks content, gameplay and all of that. But my first video is going to be a showcase of my garage. This is my first video, so please consider liking and subscribing, that would mean a lot to me. So this all my tier 6s, a couple of them are premiums. These three, the M4A1, T78 and Super Chaffee. And the Type 64 and the Tiger, sorry. They're all very good. M4A1 has a full shot to very good, but it's way too high profile. It's a bit boxy. Heavy tank number 6, the Japanese Tiger, is good if you want to conquer like tier 6 matchups, but I'm not into the Tiger that much. Type 64. This is a great tank. It's the Chinese main light tank at tier 6, very good. It competes with the Super Chaffee as well. And yeah, Team 78 is like the little brother of the Hellcat, very good, but I prefer the Hellcat. KV2, Lord of Dub, tier 6, I had to get it. If you get like a match of tier 4s, that's like a dream to be honest. VK36, I got this from going up the E100 tree. It's very good. The armor's great and a nice 88mm. Sometimes people choose the 105, but the 88mm is better. T-3485, very popular tank, not in the game, but in real life. And yeah, it's great. Tier 7. Starting off the 18-15A. Its armor, of course, is amazing. I'd love to go up the line towards the Badger, but the 75mm just let me down, to be honest. You kind of just have to rely on your armor. This is one of my favorite tanks, AWACS 875. If you get a matchup, tiers below you, tier 6 and tier 5, you can just pick apart your opponents really quickly. It has like a 15-second reload with a 4-shot autoloader. 75mm, great. Super Hellcat. This great tank, if you're on a kind of like, it can be a main battle tank, but you can also sit at the back with the nice 90mm. Tiger 1. I'm not that into the Tiger. I didn't go up the tree to get the Tiger, but it's still a great tank. SU-122. This is a great tank. I don't even have a gun rammer on it, and the 122mm has a 6-second reload. That's amazing. E25. This is one of my favorite tanks as well. It has a 75mm, and it also has a 2.5-second reload if you put a gun rammer. On to tier 8. So many premium tanks. ELC 90, great tanks, amazingly low profile, absolutely tiny with a 3-shot autoloader of an 85mm. I don't know why I got the Chinese Bulldog. It's honestly not the best, but if you want to be very fast, the 76mm also let me down. I thought there'd be an 85mm, but Batchat 12T. Honestly, don't think this tank should be at tier 8. I'm really not that into it, and yeah. Super Pershing. This is probably the most heavily armored medium tank at tier 8. It's amazing. If you you could probably fit in with the heavies. God, I got this with my my bombs. It's great. The 122mm sometimes can be inaccurate, but that's fine. T-44. A lot of people use the 120mm. I think. Yeah, it has to be the. Yeah, a lot of people use the 122mm. But it's better to use the 100mm. Then we have the Bisonte. The Bisonte C45 is a great tank. Got it from the New Year's boxes. Frontal turret armor is good. Also frontal armor here is good. Low plate weak, and the rest of the tank is weak. Especially you don't want to expose your side, the side of the turret. Stritzwang S1. This is a great tank for you to sit at the back. In Red Shire, you can go up on the hills and just pick apart your opponents. As like a 10-second reload for a nice 105mm. And it also introduced the siege mode, where you have one mode where it's very fast, and then the other one where like the wheels go up and you can make good angles. Prim Victoria. This is the Swedish Centurion 7-1 at tier 8. Great tank, frontal turret armor great, and yeah, there's a nice 83mm and great tank. T-34 kind of disappointed me, I'm not going to lie. The only really spot that isn't like weak is just the gun handle. That's it really. T-34, great tank, 122mm, great frontal turret armor. That's it really. Quite fast as well. Everywhere else is weak. Object 7032122, amazing tank. Like, its armor is so good. Side armor you can't pen. Like, frontal turret and frontal lower plate is weak, but also the double. This is my first and probably last double barrel tank. I'm not gonna go up the tree, but it's great. It's like IS-6. This has preferential matchmaking actually. You can only get into games with either obviously tier 6s, tier 7s. Again, you just can't get into games with tier 10s. That's it really. And you know, great armor. Scorpion. This is one of my favorite tanks in the game. To be honest, you can just sit back, and I put a gun rammer on it. It has a 10-second reload for 128mm. It's amazing. Okay, moving on to tier 9. I don't have many. I only have 3 tier 9 tanks. I'll explain because E75. I went up the E100 line. I got it. Great tank. Honestly, frontal arm. If you side scrape with the turret facing towards here, you can't really penetrate. Obviously the 128mm is the best, and yeah, Object 430. This is also one of my favorite tanks. It has about a 9-second reload to 8, now that I put gun rammer on it. It's armor here you can't really pen, and also frontal turret armor you can't really pen. It's a great tank. Batchat 20. Honestly, I'm into this tank. Of course I have the Batchat 25T, not the AP, but this 6-shot 100mm autoloader is great. Okay, on to tier 10. This is my favourite part. T62A I got a long time ago, like very long. It's a great tank, great frontal turret armor, and the 100mm with the 6-second reload is amazing. Object 268. It's just if you just stand in front, you can basically stand in front next to a building and just shoot at whatever opponent crosses. And mostly you shoot like there, your bounds also front plate here. That's a massive weak point. But Batchat 25T, I love this tank. The 105mm with the 5-shot autoloader, like 2.7 intricate reload. It's amazing. You can just, it does 1,800 damage if you can connect all the shots. This is the E100. I got the 3D style from the New Year's boxes, and it is amazing. It's one of my favorite tanks in the game. I prefer to have the 150mm on it. You could like, it's amazing. That's it really, but I'm going to show you some of my tech tree just a bit. So just to explain what I'm going to do. I obviously went up the E100 line here. I don't want to go to the mouse. I'm just not really into it. Russia. We went up here to get the Object 268. Yeah, that's it really. Got the KV2. Went up here. Right now, I'm currently going for the Object 430U. American. I'm not really. I'm planning to go up here to the T124, but I'm gonna be doing that later. France. Went up to the Batchat 25T, great tank. I'm planning also to go up to the AMX 50B, not that into the AMX M454. England, honestly I haven't done anything to do with England, but I do want to get to the FE405. China, nothing, and yeah, that's it really. I'm obviously trying to go up all the tech trees, but yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I will be making a lot more videos.